Hello, it's good to be back with you again from Auckland Property Management. Today I just want to share with you some ideas as to why a property remains vacant and how you can correct that and get the rents coming in on a daily basis. I'm always amazed as the shortage of rental accommodation in Auckland as to why a property would remain empty. We hear lots of excuses or reasons. The market's quiet at the moment, the property's in the wrong area, the property's overpriced, the property doesn't present well, or that the ads haven't been put in correctly. But in reality, there are only 4 reasons that a property should remain empty in Auckland at the moment. So the 4 reasons are position, pricing, promotion, and presentation. So I want to look at these 4 areas with you one by one. Firstly, position. When you purchase the property, you purchase it in a desirable school zone or in a particular area close to a motorway, close to a supermarket, and you perhaps can't change that now. So we can park that, but when you do buy a property, always consider positioning as one of the key reasons that a property will either attract a lot of tenants or be less desirable. Pricing is the second key element in this equation. Your property is competing with a large number of other properties in the marketplace, and tenants are regularly going around either by car or on a computer checking out the availability of properties, and your property needs to rate with the others that are in the marketplace. The third P is presentation. Now, in the old days, people would drive around a suburb and take a look at properties that were available, or even ring a property management company and have to queue to go through them. But today, prospective tenants are looking at properties on the internet, usually in the evenings after work, and getting the comparison and an idea of a property from what they see on the internet. Usually a property with fresh paint, new carpets and that type of thing will attract a tenant more quickly than another property that's not up to scratch. However, if the property doesn't look good from the outside or doesn't look good in the photograph presentation, then you won't get them past first base. And what you need to be doing is, again, having a property properly presented. I'll just share with you a couple of photographs that illustrate what we are talking about. This first photograph shows you a property with an unkempt garden and looking rather tired and tatty. Trees need to be trimmed, new plants put in. The second photograph shows you what was achieved with an expenditure of $500, only $500, but it made a world of difference. And which property would you rather go to? Surely the second one. There's a lesson to be learnt in presentation of a property. The last P is promotion. And the old adage, you can't sell a secret, applies equally with renting a property. What you need to be doing is getting your property out there so it is competing at a better level than some of the others in the marketplace. We therefore need to look at several ways of doing this. Part of it is the photography you use. What you need is professional photographs in your presentation. And I talked before about the opportunity using the internet and how people are using their computers at night at home to have a look at the properties they're interested in. So they'll be looking at your rooms and how they compare with the rooms of the property around the block, over the hill, and in another street. And we need to do this carefully. At Auckland Property Management, we're using videos. And the videos today are an easy way to have people walk through your property while staying at home and relaxing, but giving the idea in a video of how the property sits on the section, where it is in relationship to other houses, the streetscapes. This type of thing can be very easily done with a well-presented video. If you're having a problem with a vacancy and with your rental property, come and have a chat to us. We'll help you with the pricing, the presentation and the promotion of your property. Perhaps we can't help you with the positioning, but we can certainly help you with the other 3. We have a lot of experience in our team and we'd love to help you. Until next time, cheers from Auckland Property Management.